Hey guys, it's Gus, and it happened today. Mastercraft came out on console. It was not in the patch notes. I was in somewhere. I think I was in a random queue, and I got a note. Somebody in Line's chat was like, "Hey, MC's up." I'm like, "What?" And oh my God! So there's been a lot of stuff asked and or said today, and maybe I can clear the air on a few of that. I've had multiple people ask me to make Mastercraft plus one weapons for them. The problem is I would gladly do it, but you need the materials to do it, and I have a ton. I thought I had way more than enough. I was sitting on about 300 displacer whiskers and over 100 light shards. They're all gone. In minutes, they were gone. And that goes and ties into the second point that I've seen very often in PE chat and Alliance chat today, where people are like, "These Mastercraft weapons are too expensive. I'm gonna wait till the prices go down." Well, I just checked PC prices and they've had it, I think, for like a month, and their prices are not really going down either. Some items, yes, but not the items that require woven or displacer beast whiskers and light shards. Let me show you these. So, if you farm boss, each of the three main bosses, not hardcore boss, normal boss, you can get them in both, but the mini bosses don't drop it. So these light shards, they're at 110k each. They were actually higher today. Uh, but these prices, they look like that, but the crafters aren't buying these 15. They're buying all of them when they need them because there's a lot that's needed. And then the other item that's needed often is the um, the other one is the displacer beast whiskers. And these are going about for 150k. These will probably go down over time. But again, if you're waiting for the prices to drop on MC weapons, you're gonna have to wait for these prices to drop. And and for the master crafters to start lowering their prices after they recoup their losses after today, because holy shit. So I uploaded a video earlier. It was about 30 minutes, and I put in parentheses "cover your ears." But I had to delete the video because I didn't have my mic turned on. Oh man, I was showing all the crafting I was doing, fail after fail. It was gut wrenching. Let me let me just give you an idea of how much this stuff takes. And I'm gonna use the most expensive weapon set. Okay, it's expensive. It's what are they called? They're the weapons for the arbiter. But most classes, I say some, only some don't, but most classes have at least one expensive weapon. The clerics have two of them. And let me just show you what I'm talking about so I can show you what's involved in it. So let's go on the main hand, and this could be way back here. Yeah, way back here in the expensive stuff. Okay. So there's the, oh, look at me, undercutting. So it's the Silver Vine Scepter. And this is, I think, the cheap one, actually. Let me just show you what's in Silver Vine. Was it one word? Poop. Silver Vine? Silver Vine Scepter. Okay. So what this takes, and I'm going to talk a lot, and you're going to go, what the hell? So it needs four woven whiskers. Well, how do you make woven whiskers? I'm gonna come back. Watch, guys. Just watch. Four woven whiskers. How do you get a woven whisker? Well, let me show you. So woven whiskers, and this makes two of them. So you need to do this twice. 15 displacer beast whiskers. So you need to make this twice. You need 30 displacer beast whiskers to make the four woven whiskers. Now with dab hand, you can get double that, so you could get four in one shot. But the problem with dab hand is when you do dab hand, you're only getting about a 72% um, success rate. And 72% people outside of Mastercrafting goes, well, then you'll probably get it. No. Uh, 72% might as well be 50%. It's like a 50-50. I filled two of these in a row today, man. I was screaming. That's why I said to cover your ears in that video, but the mic was out, so I didn't upload it. And then so you need 15 Displacer Beast Whiskers, right? Oh, I'm sorry. 30, because you need to make this twice. You need 30 Displacer Beast Whiskers. And as you saw, those are 150K each. That's a 1 point or 4.5 million in whiskers. And then we're going to go to, there was more. There was the silver, silver vine, right? Yeah. Sorry this is taking so long. So you need four of those. Then you need two crystalline ornaments. Holy shit. Okay, ready? Watch this. Ornament. Uh, two crystalline ornaments. What do you need for that? One. You need three woven whiskers to make these. So in order to get three, remember you only make two at a time. So you need 30 more whiskers for this. So another 4.5 million. Plus, you need 12 shards of Dawn's Light, which, as you saw, were 110K. That's the lowest it's been today. So that's another 1.5 mil. On top of this extra 4.5 mil, plus 4 beads of light. Well, how do you make beads of light, you ask? Yeah, this is insane. Uh, 4 beads of light, you need uh, again, another shard of Dawn's Light, 12 silver tongue moss, and 4 silver vines. How do you make a silver vine? Well, glad you asked. God, look at this. Silver vine. Oh, man. Maybe I should put V. Was it one word or two word? You need, again, another shard of Dawn's Light and 12 silver tongue moss. Remember, you need those, and those make 3. You need beads to make beads of light. Yes, it is insane. So you need 4 silver vines. So 2 more shards of light, Dawn's light, plus that shards of Dawn light, plus 12 silver tongue moss to make 4 beads of light, which is needed. Just one of the ingredients needed in the ornament. Four and then 12. Jeez. So in materials, you're probably look. Oh no, that was just for those. So we're already at like 9, 10 million, right? So we were at silver vine, was it? Oh no, one word, silver vine. And you also need one ears and tears, which again is another pain in the butt. You gotta ears and tears, right? So you need 5 terebinth and 15 weeping willows. Terebinth is not farm. You can't farm it, and you get that from guild marks. So it's not something you get from explore charts. And then we're at Silvervine. Silvervine. And then you need 3 living Feywood. How do you make those? Feywood. Let's go to living Feywood. Living, where are you? Shoot. I'll just type it again. Was it living Feywood? How do you get 3 living Feywood? Well, in order to get 3 living Feywood, you need a weeping willow tear and 4 Feywood lumber. How do you get Feywood lumber? This is beyond ridiculous. And to get, you need 12 Feywood logs and a soul firefly. So if you're not getting the picture, because I'm probably not explaining it as accurate, as concretely as possible, it's stupidly expensive in every single step of the way. you have about a 70% success rate. So you're going to keep failing along the way. And just praying to God when you make your final weapon, like you're holding your breath. Uh, when you press craft that it doesn't fail. And you don't even care if it's not a plus one. You just want it to succeed because you just dumped 10 million. It's like a 10, 15 diamond, million diamond gamble when you go to craft it. And so you're using recycle, a lot of recycle because you're going for if you go for a high focus, which is a plus one, your success rate's going to go way down. So asking for a plus one is, if we get a plus one when we craft it, we're very lucky. I don't know anybody who's directly trying to make a plus one and sacrificing all the risk of making it in the hopes of a high focus. Mm, they're just really expensive. My goodness. I will say there's one item underneath the radar that I'm really liking. I did craft for myself. I'm trying to sell it. If it doesn't sell, no problem. I'll use it for myself. That's these petrified bracers. I think these are underneath the radar. I've heard healers using them, but for HRs, if you're using an augment, you don't really care about ratings because generally, if you have a maxed out build, you have too many ratings. But if you're using a support or striker companion, I can put all 7,500 of that crit severity to use, and it's a little bit higher item level. Um, and it's probably going to be even better when or if the new what's it called, rib cage comes out. We don't know, but I will. The gloves I'm using, like the precipitation gloves on HRs, are okay, but it takes a long time to get those 20 stacks up. It's basically up 100% of the time because in the current state of the game, you're either full life or you're dead. So I'm not really worried about that 50% health or not. But these are stupidly expensive to make too because the thorned ornament is just as bad as the other ornament I went through with all the beads and woven whiskers. These whiskers and these light shards are the reason why prices are so high right now. Um, which stinks because crafters can't make enough because we don't have them. So the MC materials that you get from farming explorer charts will probably go down because we don't have enough of the light shards and woven and displacer beast whiskers to use all the explorer chart materials we're getting. Yeah, this is very unusual. We have not seen this in the past. I will say that farming the first and second boss, the first boss can easily be done under 10 minutes with a good team. So if you get five people going in for farm, you could probably get six first bosses done in Voss, so six attempts to get that whisker. And if you get it to drop two or three times, cool. You only need 30, right? It's so ridiculous. No, 45. Oh my God. And then, yeah, I went in with like 300 today. It was gone in minutes. And, but we're probably going to start seeing a lot. I'm imagining we're going to start seeing a lot more Voss farms. It's probably just as much time to get to the first boss and beat it as it is to get to the second boss and beat it. So groups will probably be doing first and second boss farms for the reagents. The third one, I don't know if the third boss can be reached to and beat is is time efficiently as the first two. But yeah, you're gonna start seeing a lot of 4 DPS one tank runs, just smashing them as fast as possible to get those reagents. What else did I see about the undercutting? Happened a lot today. That was expected, uh, and it's gonna happen more. But there's gonna become a very uh, they would. They're not gonna drop too much on most classes. Like these restoration rings, these rings they drop pretty quick. The good one, where's the good one? There's a ring for the was it restoration ring? That's right. The restoration ring, even actually these might. I wouldn't be surprised if the prices actually go up because people are trying to sell them. What did those take? I forget. Glowing. I if they take if they take sorry, I'm trying to do two things while I talk. If they take light shards or yeah, there you go, beads of light. Well, actually two, and you can get four, so you don't really need too much. So those are probably at a price where they won't go down. Actually, they're at a good price right now, very good. Whoever's selling them at 330 isn't really probably making too much. But a lot of the weapons, um, they're not going to go down. I don't see them going down that much more. Maybe a million or two, but from what I saw on PC, there's a reason why they're that high. It's not because greedy crafters, right? So the crafters today spent 10.5 million just to be able to see these recipes, and not to mention all the work that they spent to the workshops getting to this point. So right now they're just trying to recoup the money they've spent, and then if they're lucky, which I imagine will be the very small minority, will actually come out ahead and make a profit. This is crazy. Maybe it's bad timing too, because the current content in the game really isn't needing any of this stuff. Um, the big hitters are going to want these new ones for their you know fast runs or carry runs or 5-man runs. But really, the state of the game, we don't the Mastercraft threes that use obsidian and bronzewood. Those are good. Those will work out just fine. But there's going to come a point where teams are going to expect people to have this stuff. Will that be sooner or later? We don't know. But if you got any insights on Mastercrafting, please feel free to share below. This has been a crazy day full of heartache. When you when you go and ornament, when you go to craft this and you fail twice in a row, holy shit, you will wake up the dead with how loud you might be screaming at your mic. It's just, these are, look at, you, 30 displays of beast whiskers, 12 dawn shards of light, and another one right there. This is crazy. Well, there you go. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.